So this video is for Carrie, the lady who donated all of this red leaf maple to the project. She sees an owl at the end of this stump, and I'm working on liberating that for her. But let's look at the other piece. But before we get there, it took some wrench turning and a little finagling. I did have to get out my Allen wrenches because I needed to go in and adjust this belt location. So I pulled this forward and I jumped this over a setting. Probably in the future I need a smaller pulley here if I want to go further, and I do, I think. But this got me double the speed. Carrie loved this beautiful piece, and this is going to go to her. I'm still working on getting it squared up and that, but this is a beautiful piece of that log. Really beautiful. I'm going to show you a couple offcuts because I was just cutting some veneers to like square up the piece, and these are really pretty as well. Some nice smaller bits, but look at this. I mean, that's a nice slice. I am so excited to be able to cut a veneer. This is what a veneer looks like. And, you know, this is going through the piece, getting some of the bad bits off. But these are some beautiful pieces of wood still here. I mean, I just love, this is a little staining in the wood. Actually pathogens that get in there, and it changes the wood color. Once it dries, that stays, and that's a lot of character to a piece. I did pick up a couple of new feather boards to add to this table, and I think this is going to help me to prevent wander on some of my cuts. And we're probably going to use it on this next cut, because I think what I want to do is this backside is not squared yet, so I think I'm going to take a slice off of this and take this down to about, an inch or so. A beautiful, pretty squared up slab, and then we'll be left with enough of a veneer here that we could probably do something with, about 3/8 or so. So let's set up the table here, and I'll put you guys on a tripod and we'll cut this. Alright, I think I have it set up here. Let's get this a start and see. Not deep This is really looking good. Oh, look at this. This makes me so happy. Dun, dun, dun. Isn't that beautiful? Now I can run this through the thickness planer and we've got a board. Isn't that great? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then this, look at that. Nice, big, thick piece. I can send over to Miss Carrie to remind her of this tree as well. And this is so thick, she can use this for all sorts of things. I'll probably run this through the planer just to even it up a little bit for her. And I won't leave the bark on it because I think that live edge is really cool. She'll take it off if she doesn't want it. But here you go, Miss Carrie. You and Jamie were so sweet in donating this wood to the project. So thank you. This is one of your pieces that I'm going to get back to you. Finally, I got this saw running right, and I'm going to make good on that for you. I'm so excited to get this going. So, yeah, now the saw is working. I can cut pieces, pretty good sized pieces, and I can create lumber at will. Because that can be cleaned up and run through a planer and used for all sorts of things. And I know it's maple, but as you know, I have oak and cherry and cedar and birch included. And a lot of people scoff at birch as a softwood, but it's kind of a medium density wood if you go look at it. And like in any kind of wood product on the boat, you need to seal it well with, let all the moisture out. And I've got wood drying in my house right now for that reason for 3 months so that I can pull out that moisture. And then we will seal that up so that we don't bring moisture back in and let it swell too excessively. It's going to do what it's going to do, but the first thing we're going to do is dry it out and then give it an opportunity to settle down, then put it into use. It's going to be fun. But man, oh man, look at that. That is a beautiful piece of wood that can be used. I mean, you can make slats out of that. You can use it for, louvers on doors. You can build little boxes with it for nooks and stuff. I mean, beautiful hardwood. You could see all the grain in here. It is just absolutely lovely lumber. So there you go. Thank you for the donation to Carrie and Jamie, and they did a little whale watching adventure out of Depot Bay. If you want to get a hold of them, they're really sweet people. But yeah, donated this wood for the project, and you're going to see me cutting this up and using it. It's a beautiful product. But the first thing I wanted to do was, of course, to cut out the 2 pieces that I promised to Carrie. So here we go. I'm excited. Now, I don't know that I have this motor finalized here, but this is a really good beginning. And we're getting really closer to what I want out of this saw project. Thanks for watching, you guys. I love you. Bye-bye.